Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Jey Uso had a very tense confrontation with a current champion, who took a shot at his possible relationship with Rhea Ripley. Main event Jey, however, hit back in a big way to set up a potentially massive match. Jey was one of the superstars in focus on Raw, as Rhea Ripley asked him to be Damian Priest's partner for the main event of the show against Finn Balor and JD McDonagh. However, before the match, he was confronted by Braun Breaker. Backstage when Jey was with Jackie Redmond, Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker confronted him and took a shot at his potential relationship with Rhea Ripley, telling him to continue chasing Dominic Mysterio's sloppy seconds. Breaker also pointed out how no member of the Anoa'i family had beaten a member of the Steiner family yet, and urged Jey to pull out of the tournament final to crown his opponent. Jey Uso hit back at him and made his intentions clear and stated that he was indeed coming after the Intercontinental Champion, silencing the Intercontinental Champion and making him angrier. It seemed like a rare moment of weakness from Braun, who seemingly targeted only Jey and not his other three opponents, Ilja Dragunov, Pete Dunne, or Braun Strowman. Later backstage, Jey and Damian Priest had a wholesome interaction where the former said he couldn't say no to Rhea. It will be interesting to see whether the Braun Jey segment was a subtle confirmation of Jey Uso winning the fatal four-way match next week. The squared circle has never been short of drama, and recent weeks have proven that WWE remains a cauldron of intrigue and explosive moments. Amid the ever-shifting alliances and rivalries, one story has captured the attention of fans: the escalating tensions between the reigning WWE champion and Jey Uso. But in a recent promo, the champion did more than issue a warning. He threw shade at Jey's rumored connection with Rhea Ripley, adding another layer of controversy to the mix. This situation is no ordinary storyline. It's a battle of wits, egos, and perhaps a touch of personal spite, as both Jey Uso and the champion are known for their fiery personalities. Let's unpack the champion's warning, the implications for Jey Uso's career, and the eyebrow-raising comments about Rhea Ripley that have set the wrestling world ablaze. Standing tall with the gold draped over his shoulder, the champion began his promo with a fiery monologue that oozed confidence and authority. Jey Uso, the champion snarled, "You might have left the bloodline, but you're still walking in shadows. Shadows of your family, shadows of your past, and now shadows of me." The crowd roared as the champion continued to dismantle Jey verbally, accusing him of riding the coattails of others. He called Jey's departure from the bloodline a pathetic cry for independence that left him floundering in search of a new identity. "You claim to be main event Jey Uso, but let's be honest, you're just a sideshow looking for a spotlight," the champion declared. "Well, guess what? You found one. But it's not the kind you want. Step into my ring, and I'll expose you for what you are, a man out of his depth." The champion's words weren't just a challenge. They were a psychological strike. By questioning Jey's place in the wrestling hierarchy, he aimed to weaken his opponent before their inevitable clash. Jey Uso's journey from loyal bloodline enforcer to a man standing on his own has been one of the most compelling narratives in WWE. Breaking away from Roman Reigns and the Usos wasn't just a storyline decision. It was a bold move that allowed Jey to reinvent himself. However, the champion's comments about Jey's independence struck a nerve with fans. The accusation that Jey still lingers in his family's shadow is both harsh and, to some extent, true. Despite his breakout moments, Jey has often been seen as the underdog, fighting to prove he can succeed without Roman Reigns' dominance or Jimmy Uso's support. The champion's warning hit at this insecurity, framing Jey's solo run as an uphill battle he's not equipped to win. But Jey Uso has always thrived on being underestimated. If history is any indication, this challenge may ignite a fire in Jey that could lead to one of his most memorable performances yet. While the champion's takedown of Jey Uso was expected, his comments about Rhea Ripley sent shockwaves through the WWE universe. Rumors have swirled for weeks about a possible connection between Jey and Ripley, fueled by cryptic social media interactions and fleeting moments on WWE programming. The champion wasted no time capitalizing on the speculation. "Jay, maybe you're too distracted to step up in this ring," the champion sneered. "You're too busy playing puppy dog to Rhea Ripley. Let me guess, you think you're going to be the next power couple of WWE? Newsflash, Uso. Rhea's out of your league, and even if she weren't, you're not her type. She likes winners, not wannadies." The crowd erupted in a mix of cheers and gasps as the champion drove his point home. The personal jab added a new dimension to the rivalry, turning it into a battle not just for supremacy, but for pride and dignity. The rumored relationship between Jey Uso and Rhea Ripley has been a hot topic among fans, and the champion's comments have only stoked the flames. While WWE hasn't officially acknowledged any romantic angle between the two, the chemistry between Jey and Rhea in their fleeting interactions hasn't gone unnoticed. Ripley, a dominant force in her own right as the leader of the Judgment Day, is not someone to be underestimated. Her alignment with Jey Uso, whether professional or personal, could have significant implications for both their careers. For Jey, a connection with Rhea could symbolize his break from the Bloodline's shadow and a bold step into a new alliance. For Rhea, it could mean expanding her influence beyond the Judgment Day, cementing her role as a central figure in WWE. But it also opens both of them up to scrutiny and mockery from rivals like the champion, who will exploit any perceived weakness. The champion's promo wasn't just a warning, it was a masterclass in psychological warfare. By targeting Jey Uso's independence and taking a jab at his possible connection with Rhea Ripley, the champion created a narrative that's as personal as it is professional. For Jey Uso, this isn't just another feud. It's a test of his ability to thrive under the brightest lights and against the toughest opponents. To silence the champion, he'll need to prove that he's more than Roman Reigns' former right-hand man, and that he's capable of standing tall on his own. For the champion, the goal is clear: to assert his dominance and remind everyone why he holds the gold. But by making things personal, he's also opened the door for unexpected consequences. If Jey Uso can channel the frustration and humiliation from the promo into motivation, the champion may find himself facing a far more dangerous opponent than he anticipated. The WWE Universe is buzzing with anticipation for the next chapter in this rivalry. Will Jey Uso rise to the occasion and prove the champion wrong? Or will the champion's words come true, exposing Jey as a man out of his depth? And what about Rhea Ripley? Will she address the champion's comments or let her actions in the ring do the talking? With her reputation for being fiercely protective of her allies, it wouldn't be surprising to see Ripley step into the fray, further complicating an already explosive situation. One thing is certain: this rivalry is far from over. The champion's warning and his pointed remarks about Rhea Ripley have set the stage for a showdown that could redefine careers and shift the balance of power in WWE. Whether in the ring or behind the scenes, the drama is only just beginning. The WWE thrives on moments like these, where personal animosities blur the line between fiction and reality, creating stories that resonate with fans. The champion's warning to Jey Uso and his sharp comments about Rhea Ripley are a reminder of why we tune in week after week, to witness rivalries that ignite our imaginations and keep us on the edge of our seats. As the saga unfolds, all eyes will be on Jey Uso. Will he crumble under the weight of the champion's words, or will he rise, proving that he's more than the sum of his past? Whatever happens, one thing is certain: the WWE Universe is in for a wild ride.